EOM Business Network. So much for one broadcast.
Hello everyone, it's another beautiful day and thank you very much for joining us. You're watching the EOM Business Network, indeed the voice of corporate Nigeria. I am Olorogo Elkanah Mawari. Today on the program, we shall be taking a look at the Nigerian economy from the viewpoint of industry operators. Also on the lineup is Let's Talk, and our focus is on Premium Power Solutions Limited, one of the notable power support solutions providers in Nigeria. On Spot On, we shall bring you a versatile entrepreneur, highly experienced aviation support management expert and industry captain, Dr. Samuel Oluwole, who is the chairman and chief executive officer of Precision Aviation Handling Services Nigeria Limited. And on the face-to-face is a quintessential gentleman, fintech specialist, astute entrepreneur, and industry captain, Emmanuel Ojo, who is the managing director and chief executive officer of REDTECH Limited, one of the fastest growing payment technology firms in Africa, and indeed one of the 100 most distinguished CEOs in Nigeria to look up to in 2023. It's a package you'll love to watch. Sit back as we bring you the details. Pastor Otumba Babatola Fashiru, a vision-driven agricultural entrepreneur, President African Cashew Alliance, one of the 100 most distinguished CEOs in Nigeria in 2023, is the President and Chief Executive Officer of COLOSSUS Investment Limited, and currently the Honorable Commissioner for Agriculture and Food Security of Osun State.
I feel great and elated that I've been called to serve our people, the people of Osun State. I'm grateful to God for that opportunity, and I'm very grateful to my amiable governor, Senator Nuruddin Jackson Ademola Adeleke, for the fact that he, thought it fit to put me, in as a Commissioner for Agriculture and Food Security, so that I can drive the agricultural sector for our state. I'm really, really grateful to him for finding me worthy. As you know, agriculture is very fundamental, and it's one of the most traditional, long-aged sector. When God created Adam, the first task was for him to tend the garden, and that's agriculture. And of course, from there, from agriculture, you have beauty. From agriculture, you have sustenance in terms of, providing the food for your stomach. So, for me, in Osun State, we are going to have a time of food abundance. We're going to drive agriculture in a way that we'll be able to use it to deliver the dividend of democracy, as promised by my principal, my governor, Senator Luigi Ademola Adeleke. So we're going to use it as an opportunity to feed our people very well. We're going to use it as an opportunity to provide livelihood, to improve the livelihood of our people. As you know, we're going to drive agriculture not in the traditional way now, but as business, agribusiness. And that's what we're going to do, so that people will realize that, when they take agriculture as agribusiness, they will make money. It's not something for charity when they are doing it, but they can actually improve their lives. They can actually use it to send their children to school. They can use it to build houses, to buy cars, and make themselves even relevant and impactful in the society. We're going to make it attractive to the youth. We're going to make it attractive by deploying technology and ensuring that even equipment are there that will make the work easy. Because the youth of these days, they believe in the fast lane and the fast track. Well, if you are not getting results in good time, they don't want to look at it. If they are not getting what is reasonable, they don't want to do it. So we will work with them to see that we provide for them, inputs like seedlings, fertilizers, and when we even say inputs, seedlings that will give them better yield per hectare. When you do a comparative analysis, you discover that, for instance, in cashew, what Nigeria is getting, what an average farmer is getting, is less than what an average farmer is getting in a place like Vietnam. They are, with technology and all of that, and the right research, an average farmer gets about 2 tons per hectare.
Ejirogene Udu, popularly known as the Generator Girl, a young, delectable, purpose-driven business management expert and industry captain, is the founder and chief executive officer of Premium Power Solutions Limited, and indeed one of the 100 most distinguished CEOs in Nigeria in 2023.
So at 27, I founded a company called Premium Power Solutions, which aim to sort of bridge the gap and just cater to the needs of businesses and individuals in Nigeria, just acting as a stopgap when they have downtime. But beyond that, we started diversifying into maintenance and sales. That was how it started. Our vision ultimately is to be at the forefront. We want Premium Power Solutions to be key in ensuring that electricity power is available and accessible to all Nigerians in a reliable manner. Yes, we are in this niche where we are doing that via rental, but in the future, we hope to build mini grids, provide IPP solutions that are based on subscription. Since we started, we've been able to power 4,000 events, over 4,000 events, businesses and individuals with temporary power solution. We've also, under our belts right now, we have a number of customers that we are servicing and maintaining their generators. So I would say to a large extent, we've been able to, and the feedback has been amazing. 95% of our customers say they would come back and they would do business with us again and also tell their friends and family about us. So to a large extent, I would say we are on the right path to our vision. The major service we render is rental, temporary power rental. We also render maintenance services. We also hire cables, armored cables. We also consult for individuals or businesses who want to do power audit on their buildings. Oh, it's been an amazing one for us, although we do not have as much market share as we would want to, but in terms of revenue generation and profit, it has been amazing. As a salesperson, when we came in, we positioned as just to laser focus on what the customer needs and what the customer's preference are. So we're able to gain that edge in terms of looking into the customer's preference and adapting our services and just sort of shaping our services to meet those needs, and it has been amazing. So we're basically looking out for individuals who cannot do without power, who their business depend 100% on power, whose profitability is linked to power. So those are the businesses that we look out for. We also look out for individuals who value productivity and peace of mind, and it's sort of tied to power in any viable nation or economy. So the hospitality industry, the telecoms industry, the construction industry, every and anyone who uses power should definitely look out for us. Most times when I get asked this question, I tell people that, the basis of what founded this company is operational integrity. Our core values are excellence, integrity, transparency, professionalism, and teamwork, communication also. I strongly believe that would be the right person to serve whoever wants to come, mainly because of that fact, also because of the fact that we have over 20 years of experience put together in this organization.
This is Premium Power Solutions Limited. We are a leading independent service company specialized in powering homes, offices, events, multi and mission critical facilities. We are well positioned to providing alternative solutions to power instability and failure. Premium Power. Call us now. REDTECH Limited. Welcome to our world. We are a core ICT, switching and digital transformation company with a keen focus on Africa. We provide state-of-the-art and fit-for-purpose e-payment and technology solutions for social and commercial growth. REDTECH Limited. Call us now.
We started providing cleaning services at the airport in the late 90s, and we got recognized by the NCA, being pioneers, providing services to aircraft, cleaning, toilets, and everything. Eventually, we got a full ground handling license in the year 2006. You asked me what happened between 1996 and 2006, 10 years gap. The situation is that, as at that time, federal government regulation, only 2 airlines were supposed to provide these services, black and white. So that is NACO, the Nigerian Aviation Handling Company Limited, and SACO, the Sky Power or Skyway Aviation Handling Company. By government regulation, those were the 2 monopolies, or bipolies if you want, because this field is a highly specialized field, technical, and more importantly, it's done where you call in areas where you call the tarmac or the ramp, or in any airport. Those are high security zones in any airport, and so they don't allow any Tom, Dick and Harry to get inside. You have to have security clearances, not only from the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority (NCA), but right up to the NSA's office, National Security Advisor's office. And so it was very difficult for any private companies to get in at that time. Now, it wasn't until 2006, going by the 2006 Civil Aviation Act, that private industries were allowed to come in. And PACOL, Precision Aviation Handling Company Limited, was the first to be so licensed by the Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority. That is our organization here. We finally got the full ground handling license in the year 2013. And that is what we have been working on till this present time. Let me state for the benefit of our viewers. I keep saying ground services, ground handling services. What does it actually entail? Putting it briefly, it involves all the aircraft, all the activities around any aircraft when it lands at any airport. Once it lands, you see an army of equipment surrounding that aircraft. You know the passengers have to come down first, so you position what you call the passenger steps. These days, if it's international flights, the gates come round on which passengers can disembark. Then you have to provide power on the ground, because pilot switches off the engines. This is your ground power unit, just like a generator gets on to provide the power for the lighting and air conditioning, different things going on inside the aircraft. And you drain the toilet, you clean the cabin, you provide air conditioning units, and provide potable water for the aircraft. These are equipment that do all these things. You see that this thing is a universal thing. It's what you see in Lagos that you get in Kano, or in Abuja, or in Honolulu, or in Tokyo. They are doing the same thing, or any airport in the world. That is what it entails. You have to provide these services together with the checking in of passengers. It's part of what we do.
Emmanuel Ojo, a quintessential gentleman, fintech specialist, astute entrepreneur, and industry captain, is the managing director and chief executive officer of REDTECH Limited, one of the fastest growing payment technology firms in Africa, and indeed one of the 100 most distinguished CEOs to look up to in Nigeria in 2023.
REDTECH started 2 years ago as a technology solution company. It was majorly focused to provide technology services to its captive markets, whereby we are able to provide consulting services, security services, cloud hosting services for companies within our conglomerates. But in recent time, we've seen the need to advance that focus, whereby we are now gradually pivoting into the fintech space, scaling up our digital products, because we've seen that Nigeria is a major hub in the continent, and Africa at large is going to be very, very relevant in the global economy, particularly looking at the statistics that has been growing, where we have a very growing number of youths. And looking at our industry, the growth of our fintech industry is positively affected by the demography, where as long as we have younger folks that have digital mindsets, obviously the solutions that we offer, would continue to have a high rate of adoption. So that'll be my position on that. The vision of REDTECH is to be the most innovative fintech company in Africa. We're well positioned to attain this height. There's a whole lot of growth in the fintech space in general. And if we look at the strength of our staff members, people that affect the growth of our company, we have a combined experience of well over 100 years, and that goes a long way. And we believe that the diversity of our staff coming from various backgrounds in technology, in products, in sales, in business development, in data analysis, in security, we believe that we can attain this height. Yes, we're making very good progress, but we don't want to rest on our horse. So I would say that we would rate ourselves at an A grade. So we're above 80% right now. Okay, as a fintech company, we offer multiple digital payment products. We offer payment gateway that is used by merchants to sort of like digitize the process by which they collect their funds from subscribers. We also offer VAS services. That is services that cuts through the telecommunication space in terms of airtime top-up for your mobile phones. We offer these to very big clients like commercial banks and other financial institutions. We also offer notifications, automated notifications such as SMS within the VAS space as well. The SMS notification has become very imperative, as clearly driven by the regulator of the Central Bank of Nigeria, to ensure that customers or consumers can be notified based on activities going on within their accounts. You know, for every solution we bring out, it originates from an account. It could be an electronic wallet, it could be a bank account, you know, it could be anything. We also offer card processing service, whereby merchants are able to receive card payment options on their POS devices, or they wish to issue cards as a form of a loyalty scheme. You know, we also have closed cards systems that we offer to schools, secondary schools, tertiary institutions, and many more solutions. We also provide bespoke solutions depending on what you want. We can do customizations for you. We offer technology solutions around networking, security, cloud hosting, and many more. We offer free consulting. We could help you evaluate your environment and see how you can improve. You know, and like I said, that's our focus really. And that will take me to also our mission. We provide an enabling environment where we are able to provide a digital transformation for you in enhancing your quality of operations, whether you're an individual or you're a business, by enhancing your customer experience and economic growth. We've been having a very good trajectory in evaluating the performance of our transactions. So far, so good. Solutions that we release within a month, we'll usually see the spike of adoption. Now, there are two main areas by which we are connecting to the market space. There's an approach where we offer services to distribution channels. For instance, we have very leading fintech companies as well in the space. So what we do in this strategy is to provide a shared infrastructure where we can all collaborate and jointly service the market space. And there are other instances where we offer products directly to the consumers, obviously. And so far so good. This has really aided both our B2B and B2C strategy as a company. In terms of B2B, what I mean by that is that we work with corporate organizations who have need, for fintech solutions. So there are corporate organizations like commercial banks, they have direct need for fintech solution, and in some cases they are also agents of our fintech solution, meaning that they still offer those solutions to their own clients. Now we have other financial institutions, coming down to the lower cadre in terms of microfinance banks. This is an underserved segment that needs a lot of improvement. We all know that lending is their bread and butter, but they haven't been able to grow this to their expectation because of lack of digitization. So what we're doing here is providing micropayment services that can help grow this space. And then we have some other solutions for the public sector space. We've noticed the government have been adopting technology, both at state and federal level, and we are also aligning to this culture. As REDTECH Limited, we are a system integrator. And what that means essentially is that the world is made up of several components of systems, whether it's internet, whether it's security, whether it's payments, right? So what we try to do is to work as a collaborator, whereby we bridge the gap between people that are in need and people that offer services as well. We help to evaluate both sectors, and then we're able to give each party what it exactly requires, by virtue of our vast experience in this space. In some cases, we build independent systems. As I say, we don't build independent, we build independent systems. But having worked with about 20 original manufacturing companies, OEMs, global OEMs, we've been able to see that it's ideal for you to embrace partnerships. While some of us build technology, some of us are able to position that technology in the way the consumer requires it to be positioned. So I would say in a single statement, I would say that REDTECH is a system integrator and also a provider of cutting-edge technology and payment solutions.
REDTECH Limited, welcome to our world. We are a core ICT, switching and digital transformation company with a keen focus on Africa. We provide state-of-the-art and fit-for-purpose e-payment and technology solutions for social and commercial growth. REDTECH Limited. Call us now.
Look at existing structure within the industry you're playing, within the economy you're playing, within the society you're playing.
Open and ready to work with us if we have the enabling environment in terms of power, security.
In that design center, I realized that they had everything, almost everything.
Life is like a game of tennis. Those who serve best wins.
They are still trying to make things happen, but yet they are not there yet.
What we are seeing in Nigeria today, subsidies and all those things coming into place because the cost of production is quite high.
Our motto says secured investment matters.
Payment plans for those that cannot pay a lump sum.
And this is where we bring down the curtains on today's package of the EOM Business Network. Thank you very much for spending your valued time with us. We hope it was worth your while. But just in case you missed out on any aspect of it, then you can come with us to any of our feedback portals, as you can see on the screen. Our deep gratitude to you, our sponsors, for your continued interest and support. Always remember, with you and us, we are champs. Oh yes, I remain Olorogo Elkanah Mowari. Please, let's do this again, same time, same channel next week. We'll see you then.